Hey guys, thanks for coming to my vlog number 2. Today's going to be about what I've done for the last 2+ years to learn guitar. I will say that I initially did take about 8 lessons, a couple months worth of lessons, but they just weren't beneficial. I didn't know enough to know enough, you know what I mean? So it didn't make sense. So after that, and at the same time I was doing that, I was also doing this other process, which is Ultimate Guitar and YouTube. That's it. That's what I've been using for the last 2+ years. There's a third app which I'm going to talk about next week. That app that I've just only been using since September. It's phenomenal, but we'll cover that later. So anyway, Ultimate Guitar, YouTube. So what you do, you pick a song. I want to learn this song. So you go out to Ultimate Guitar, type it in, search on it. Depending on the popularity of the song, there might be 10 versions, there might be 30 versions. They are ranked, so to speak, so you can go pick one out that you want. Also, there's going to be beginner versions and advanced versions, which is phenomenal. That you might want the beginner version today, and 3 years from now you want the advanced version. So it's just phenomenal. So anyway, you go out there, search on a song you like, pick a version that you like. You can print that sheet out. Then you jump over to YouTube, do a search on that song, and type that song guitar lesson. You're going to get, depending again on the popularity of the song, you might get 10 people teaching it, you might get 30 people teaching it. And that's really it. You go through, and that's how you learn the song. You've got the sheet in front of you. The person generally on the lesson is telling you when to make, what chords to use and when to switch chords. The song sheet will have the chords too. I'm going to show you all this in a minute, by the way, so just hang in there. I'm going to go out and show you Ultimate Guitar, and I'm going to show you exactly my process. So, again, Ultimate, maybe I said this already, Ultimate Guitar is $10 a month, guys, but that's nothing. Come on, $10 a month, $120 a year. You're not going to get any lesson that's going to be that cheap. So I highly, highly recommend it. Again, not getting endorsed. So anyway, let's go out there and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay guys, this is the Ultimate Guitar app. This is the dashboard, if you will. So the song I'm going to use today as the example is Can't You See by Marshall Tucker. It's a great song, and it's also a great example of a song that you can play as a beginner, but also play as an advanced player, right? Because it's got some crazy great lead. And this app here will give you any version you want. I'm going to show you right here. Oh, whoops, I had a typo there. Let's get that. Alright, so here's a song by Marshall Tucker, and you'll see there's several versions here. I mean, a couple dozen versions. And by the way, these are uploaded by people like you and me. These are just standard players out there that upload their own versions. But down here you'll see the pro version, so if you want to get the crazy great lead, and you'll see over here intro, etc. But for us, and they're also ranked by popularity. So we're going to take this one right here. Pulls up the song sheet, and here you go. There's only 3 chords to this whole song. This might be a great song to learn as your first song, because literally 3 what we call cowboy chords, some of the most basic chords, and you literally, like right here, strum the D 4 times, strum the C 4 times, strum the G 4 times, strum the D 4 times, and then you start over again with the D 4 times, C 4 times, G 4 times, etc. You see over here where it shows you the actual chords. You can learn the chords right from here. These X's, of course, means that you don't play those strings. So here's your finger placements, and just strum these 4 strings. Don't play the top, what we call the low E, which is the top one. And there's your finger placements. On the G, you strum all 6 strings. And so when you go to download this, those will be on there. Let me show you that. So this is my process. I pull up a song, I download the sheet. And again, those chords are right here. They also will give you the strumming pattern. Right now, I would say just do 4 strums per chord and just roll through it. But then I would print that out. Now I would go over to YouTube, type in the song. If I can type. And then type in guitar lesson. Otherwise, it's going to bring up, live people playing it live or whatever it might be. Now, when you pull up guitar lesson, there's going to be so many people on here trying to show you this song, which is great. This guy right here, by the way, Marty Music, he's probably the #1 teacher on YouTube. He's phenomenal. I mean, not only does he have, I just saw something last night, excuse me, where he said he has 6,000 songs out there that he teaches on YouTube. But not only does he teach you songs, if you want to learn 12-bar blues or power chords or
bar chords or strumming patterns, he's phenomenal. Marty Music. But, and like I was talking about, see, there's several people on here. Some of them are teaching you the more advanced, etc., and some are just teaching you the more beginner lesson. This one here, I've seen it. I'm familiar with this one, so I'm going to show you this one. And there's a specific reason I'm going to show that to you. You do got to do it with a little ads, as you see here, but they're very minimal. I promise. It's pretty slick. I mean, it's amazing the resource that YouTube is. But so this, she's of course walking you through all the different stuff, and she's starting you out here. But what I wanted to show you is fast forward to about 3:45 or so. Right here, she basically walks you through the song, and I'm gonna, in a minute when she starts playing, I'll shut up. But I want to show, but pay attention to where right here, where she's going to show you where to make the chord changes, and this matches up perfectly with this sheet that we just printed out too. So anyway, come back over here. I'll shut up for a minute.
4 and 1, 2. All right, I'm going to do the downs. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Now without me saying anything.
And again, right now, depending on where you're at, I would just go with 4 down strums and beat, go with that, and then advance as you're ready. But that's the process. Also, there's something else I want to show you here. Let me pause her. Come back over here. Now, if you go to Ultimate Guitar, hit the icon up here and hit tabs. Down this menu here, look at this menu here, difficulty level. You got absolute beginner, beginner, intermediate, advanced. But just look at the absolute beginner. 94,000 songs. Guys, you learn a few what we call cowboy chords, basic chords. You can play 95,000 songs. Now look what's on here. What's Up by 4 Non Blondes. That's What's Going On is what it's better known as. What's Going On. You know that song? Phenomenal. Knock on Heaven's Door. I got to quit saying phenomenal. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Blowing in the Wind. Wagon Wheel. Very popular. What do we got? Bad Moon Rising. We got Ring of Fire. These are all under super beginner, guys. Learn some cowboy chords. Free Falling. Come on, Tom Petty. You kidding? What else we got? Won't Back Down, Tom Petty. This is crazy. 95,000 songs that are under the super beginner. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, that's it for my process. So again, you go over here. You grab whatever song you want to learn, pull it up, and then jump over here and get your lesson. That's it. That's the process.
Okay, guys, so hopefully that made sense. I mean, just a 2-step process, real simple. Go out to Ultimate Guitar, type in the song, pick a version you like, print it out, go over to YouTube, find someone teaching that song, and go for it. I mean, that's all I've done for the 2+ years. Again, there's a new app that I just started using just a couple months ago, and it's phenomenal, but you can go a long way. And I still do this, this third app has not taken over. I still do all of this. I do 3 things total. This new app, which is called Gibson app, by the way. Gibson as in Gibson Guitar. Gibson app, Ultimate Guitar, YouTube. I mean, it's just amazing. But that's about it for this week. Next week, I am going to, again, it's going to be all about the Gibson app. It's an absolute game changer, I promise you. It's incredible. Anyway, I appreciate you coming by, and let's get together next week. Like and subscribe. Thanks.